It's been a week to the day since devastating fires broke out across the state. New tonight, I talked to a Mannford resident who lost everything, but in the midst of the darkness, she says there's been glimmers of hope, one being found in an unusual reunion that she hopes can bring a smile to others.
There's a lot of bad right now. You drive around Mannford and you drive around Creek County, and it is devastating to watch people sift through the ashes of their lives.
Last week's wildfires left Ilea Stanfield and her family, like many in the Mannford community, without a home and all they had worked for, changing their lives in an instant.
Doing everything he could to stop it from happening, but the moment that the fire hit our tree line, it was just like a 15-foot wall of flames. The moment it touched the house, it just instantly engulfed. It was gone.
Ilea says her husband let their chickens out of the coop, knowing their best chance to live was to let them run free and gather their other animals while he could. This is one of the last images he had of the home their family shared. But once Ilea returned to the ash of where her home once stood, she saw something she didn't expect. Her hen Hazel, 6 days after the first fire.
She's slow walking, but determined to get to me and walk straight up to me.
She says a wave of relief and shock came over her, immediately scooping Hazel up and taking off to get supplies. A moment that brought a little light in a time that has felt immensely dark.
If I can find my bird in the ashes of my actual life, then I know that things are going to get better. I've had a lot of people tell me, just hang in there, things are going to get better, and it's hard to really want to believe that when they're words, but when you have a moment where as something as significant or insignificant as a tiny bird who you fed every day and just liked having as a pet shows up when you thought they were dead, I'm so grateful. If my little moment of finding my bird and being grateful to have her again can bring someone just a smile, I will happily do it 10 times over.
She says she's seen the Mannford strong mentality day in and day out.
Seeing the outpouring of support that we have gotten from people, not just friends, but people I've never met in my life, has been overwhelming.
Ilea says the stories of those impacted being heard can help heal. And a big part of recovery has been the incredible help from those volunteering, donating, and supporting the community as it picks up the pieces.
For those of you that are still looking for help and you're not sure where to get it or how to ask, we are all here. Even those of us who have lost things, we want to help others who can. Donations will cycle, and there is nothing wrong with asking for help from your community. That's what we are here for.
She says her neighbors have feed for her other chickens, and she's hopeful they will return home too. We also have a list of resources and donation centers for anyone impacted by the fires on fox23.com.